Goa Sunsplash, fire!
Yes, my name's Ras KAYLEB. I'm part of Channel One Sound System. I'm the MC for Channel One Sound. I come involved in music from birth. Rastafari.
Rastafari and Mikey Dread from Channel One Sound System. No, well, music has always been in Channel One's life, Channel One's family. I think from the old man from Jamaica right over to England from since the 60s. So from childhood, Channel One's been involved in sound system.
And how have you seen sound system culture evolving over the years?
Well, sound system is evolved from since, as you said, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, right up to the present time. And then, it's sound system will always be the same, but in different formats, different sound system, and they say different type of music, but the foundation is always there, and so nothing doesn't really change.
Well, and at the same time, as I say, with what the changes is like you could say with the power of the sound from where way back where Channel One started, used to use valve amplifiers. Now they're using computer generated amplifiers now, yeah. But everything, certain things evolve according to technology as well. But the ethos and the basics of sound system would be always the same. Yeah.
And how has technology impacted your sound, would you say?
Well, technologies come. We try to keep away from a lot of the technologies what the new sounds is doing today. So we try to keep it as simple and basic as possible, but try still develop that nice round sound. So that's what a lot of people all over the world come to, like Notting Hill Carnival, and they recognize Channel One sound system as not a loud sound, but the sound system just sounds nice, whatever. And then that's why we try to keep it. So we're not a big powerhouse sound system where people you can get your ears blown off in a dance and thing. No, we don't even get interested in that. We just want the sound to everybody come in and have a nice time, but the sound system sounds real and just nice and round and warm. Rastafari.
And this is your first time in India?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of the Indian reggae scene here?
Well, when you say the Indian reggae scene, the thing is, it's an international scene at the moment, and every country has got their own style, right? But I'm going to tell the truth. So far, since what I've seen since I've been in India, it's the same to me. Reggae music is love, reggae music is joy, reggae music is peace, real feeling. So you know what? Right now, a lot of the artists what are here are not really Indian. So the vibes that I'm getting is just the same I would get in Europe and anywhere else in the world. But when you talk about the Indian scene, right, in the UK there's a big Indian scene within the roots music as well, and the thing is, it's passed over to India because a lot of the Indian family in London have got family in India, so they feed each other. So as I say, coming to India, I feel the same vibration that I get from in England. So as I say, it's a universal thing. But at the same time, as the scene grow in India, I know you start to hear the difference, because in every country you could hear the difference within the forms of reggae that's coming out, because every country's got its own culture, and remember, every country has got its own instrument. So sooner or later you soon hear is it a citra, a sitaria within the roots music coming out of India.
Well, Channel One is celebrating like 40 years of sound system for 2019, and because we've been, as Caleb said, it's because we've been all over the world, I think, and every country has something different, from New Zealand over to Brazil, everybody, but they put their own little spin on the music, what they want to produce, and the sound system what they want to play. And but coming to India, you're just finding out But again, as Kelly said, there's so much Indian people come to the sessions in the UK, and so it's just fused over to here now, and that so after a while, I think when there's so much going on in the UK and in Europe, I think India is something where we can't miss out on this now. We have to get involved now, and so I think that's the key to what's going on now. That they have to get involved. They've been away too long though. That's the far.
And so we know that UNESCO has just recently named reggae an intangible heritage. And how do you think? Do you think that? Do you have any thoughts on that at all? Or?
Sure. Well, I don't know why they want to save reggae or put it as a heritage thing. You know what I mean? It's like they're trying to say that it's a culture or a musical culture that is lost. You know, in a sense, they're kind of right because you know the higher forces out there want to change reggae. They want to take away the peace and love aspect out of reggae. They want to bring the more harder hitting, more as we know the dancehall to the people. But you know, like the type of music we play, like the roots reggae, is about freedom. And you know, one thing about freedom music is hard for the corporates to get in, and it's hard to change it. And when you could say a roots artist does cross over, he doesn't last long within the corporate field because one, his vibration is not their vibration. So from when they make one song with him, two songs, they just call it a day because if he's a true artist, he's not going to change. He'll stick to his words. So, you know, the freedom side of reggae, to me, would always be free. All right, we could see certain aspects is coming in due to, as he gets, you could say, to technology, younger people coming in, and, you know, people who's just finding, you could say, dub roots music now. But at the end of the day, the true aspect of, as we could say, peace music, what is roots, dub, reggae, ain't going to change. So.
So what was the question?
Just about UNESCO, the fact that they've sort of named reggae an intangible
You know, the UN,
heritage.
them saving reggae.
The United Nations, UNESCO, has
Yeah.
named reggae in an intangible heritage thing. I forgot the exact terminology they use now. But do you have any thoughts on that, on sort of the
Well,
saving of reggae, or if that's even necessary?
Is they don't have nothing to save. You know, it's we save reggae music. I think over the years because the people and you know them, we've been fighting for so long and they cannot control sound system. They cannot control their artists, what we sing and what we do and what we deliver. And this is so they try to fight it all the time. So when them come in, they said them the UN is trying to save reggae music. You know, what is it all about? What is it? What is you know? They haven't just like them doing with these big talent shows, X Factor and all these. You know, they don't come to we and says, you know, what have you got? What can you give us? You know, at the end of the day, you know, they're gonna do their own thing and put reggae music on their own little empire. And they say, but the empire for the true people, you know, is the roots thing. And they say, and that's what they can't apprehend. They don't understand why is it on that level. Because they keep on, as I said, they keep on saying reggae music and is a poor man's music. But if it's poor man's music, why is it international? All over the world. You see, so how can it be the poor man's music where everybody is involved? You see, so that is it. That's what it's all about. Rastafari.
Anything to add?
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, when they say they put it as a national heritage or they're saving reggae, you know, if they want to save reggae, free up the venues, right? Free up the legal side of it. You know, let us be able to hold more festivals. Let us be able to hold more gigs, more things. You know, support local sounds that support young people who's not working, but they've built a sound out of their own money. They've gone out there trying to generate their own money within a community to help each other. You know, help if they want to help something, help that side of the reggae. You know what I mean? You know, like set up workshops where we could teach people, like young people, music. teach them to be carpenters, teach, within the musical side of things, that's if they want to save it. But there's no point saying, oh, we're going to put reggae as a national heritage and rare. Why? Because you're the ones who is trying to destroy it. So if you're trying to destroy it, why are you trying to save it at the same time? It's like a two-edged sword. So, as we say, they could say whatever, it don't mean nothing. What it means is to us. We're the ones who keep it alive. Yeah, and as long as we keep it alive, that's it.
Goa Sunsplash, fire!